And Donald Trump won the presidency by saying, we're going to bring the jobs back, going to build a wall, we're going to keep immigrants out. And those are the wrong solutions. So that's why I decided to run for president. Our campaign slogan is humanity first. And what we mean by that is that we have to build a new economy that actually emphasizes how people are doing. I mean, I certainly think the trade war is not the way to go, but a trade war is mutually destructive.
现在距离2020年美国总统大选前，亚裔企业家杨安泽宣布争取民主党提名，参与总统竞选。
So this is a campaign logo. It's a Y. It might be a little bit askew, but it's the first letter of my last name. It's also an arrow pointing upward to reflect the fact that we need to start advancing toward the future.
杨安泽出生于纽约上州的一座小城，成长在华裔知识分子的移民家庭。他曾做过律师，也曾经历商场创业的跌宕起伏。是什么鼓舞了并无政治经验的他竞选总统
？What inspired me was seeing that America didn't understand what was happening to its economy, where Donald Trump became president because we eliminated 4 million manufacturing jobs in the Midwest and the South. And that was not due to immigrants, it was not due to globalization, it was due to new technologies that make human manufacturing workers less relevant. And so I realized that what happened to the manufacturing workers was going to happen to retail workers and American workers and many other sectors, and that for whatever reason the American politicians weren't able to understand what was going on or talk about it honestly. And Donald Trump won the presidency by saying, we're going to bring the jobs back, going to build a wall, we're going to keep immigrants out. And those are the wrong solutions. So that's why I decided to run for president. You know, the main reason I'm running for president is that I think that the problems are national in scope. And if I were to run for governor, to me, it wouldn't really be solving the problems that America has.
杨安泽在创业期间，亲眼目睹了科技变革为社会带来的负面经济影响。于是，他决定将人性至上作为自己的竞选纲领。同时，他也提出了全民基本收入 UBI 的概念，为所有18到64岁的美国人每月发放$1000生活费，以保证美国公民的基础生活。
Our campaign slogan is humanity first, and what we mean by that is that we have to build a new economy that actually emphasizes how people are doing. Because if you look at the technology that's coming online with artificial intelligence and self-driving cars and trucks and robotics, many American workers will not be able to compete with these new technologies. And so if we use our current measurements, we're going to have a very, very dark, problematic, even tumultuous time in the country. So we need to have measurements that actually focus on how people are doing and reorient our economy in those directions.
有评论认为，全民基本收入不过是异想天开，沉重的财政负担、不劳而获带来的隐患，都是反对这项政策的理由。对此，杨安泽是这样回应的
：If you look at the reality of $1,000 a month, that's below the poverty line in the United States. So everyone will still be very, very motivated to work and try and better themselves. Like no one can thrive on an amount of money that small. On the flip side, it's not like by punishing people who lose their jobs that somehow it's improving either the economy or the condition of those workers. So we have to start thinking a little bit bigger and more broadly about this time in history, because we're going through the greatest economic and technological transformation in the history of the world. And so thinking about it through methods that worked in the 19th and 20th centuries won't work this time.
谈到中美关系，杨安泽表示，贸易战并不可取。中美两国作为世界上最大的两个经济体，应该在许多重要问题上达成合作。
I mean, I certainly think the trade war is not the way to go. So there are genuine problems. Certainly, protection of intellectual property is a major problem, and if that were properly accounted for, then the trade imbalance would be significantly smaller. So there are real reasons to try and change the treatment of certain things in the relationship, but a trade war is mutually destructive. To me, the US and China are going to be the two biggest economies in the world for a long time to come. And we need to try and align on some of the most important issues like climate change, artificial intelligence, biotech, human rights. There are many more things that we need to collaborate on. And the trade dispute to me is just one part of a much larger, more important relationship.
在美国，占人口总数6%的亚裔仍是少数。亚洲面孔让杨安泽收获了关注，也得到了质疑。然而，作为50年来首位参选美国总统的亚裔，他充满信心，并认为亚裔身份对他来说具有独特的优势。
I believe it's an advantage because I think I see things differently and I have different forms of approaching problems. I do think you're right that Americans are used to women and black people running for very high political office, and that seems somehow more normal or common than to have an Asian American running for very high office. But that is going to be one of the virtues of this campaign, is that we are about 6% of the population, and we're as American as anyone else. And so if we can help change that perception that somehow an Asian American man running for president is somehow like not normal, then that would be a tremendous victory for all Asian Americans. And I would love the support of both the Chinese American community and the Asian American community. But I certainly need to appeal to Americans of every background. And I believe my campaign is based on a set of ideas that will enable me to do that. And I'm a very proud Chinese American, Asian American, and I would very naturally want to do things that help elevate the community, certainly in terms of civic engagement and participating more fully in American society.
要实现成为美国历史上首位亚裔总统的梦想，杨安泽还有很长的路要走。但他表示，亚裔要改变亚裔的标签，就要摒弃各扫门前雪的心态，积极参政议政，努力改变现状。无论未来成败，他都已经为积极传递亚裔声音迈出了重要的一步。
This is like something that I've picked up from Dennis in part. So I'm with this trucker in Iowa, and he says to me, like, I don't think that Democrats care about people like me. And he says that to me while I'm in his truck. And I'm just like, I can understand why he feels that way, but that's incredibly destructive. Because there's a point at which Democratic Party used to be very, very heavily aligned with working class Americans. The savings from robot trucks are estimated to be $168 billion a year. So I'm running for president in large part because I think we need to get in front of this set of problems. We have to say, look, if we're going to save $168 billion a year, maybe some of that should go to the truckers and give them a soft landing.
The fact is that you're actually worried about the little guy. You know, you're actually worried about the truck driver. You're actually worried about that man or lady answering the phone, or the fast food worker, that no one ever is going to get up on any kind of a political platform and talk about.
I'm going to talk about it.
And that says a lot about you. The fact that you even came out here with me today, and you took time out of your schedule to drive around in a truck and meet truck drivers and walk around a truck stop just to see what it's like. They don't ever do that. And they just don't seem to remember that, hey, it's the little guy like us, the blue-collar worker, that we built this country. And here you are sitting with me today and saying the stuff that you have said. I have to follow you now.
Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
I really will. And I'm not just saying that because you're here.
I know, you're a straight shooter. So that's, you know.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I voted for Mr. Trump for many reasons. I don't agree with everything he does. But you don't seem like you're a politician. You really seem like you're a genuine person that has the American people at your heart.